happening right now. We are literally a part of the largest wealth transfer of our time. It's happening right now, and we get to be at the forefront of it, helping our community to make impact on nations and generations around the world. And I could not be more excited that we're not operating out of fear, but we're operating fearlessly. We're operating boldly. We're operating with so much wisdom. So, Dr. Jewel, thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm excited about the conversation that we're going to get into tonight. I'm excited because we both know what that sound is in the background, but I want to make sure that those that are listening in knows what that sound is in the background as well, which is the metaverse. Guys, you're here because somebody that's a part of our phenomenal community invited you to see something that's happening, whether you like it or not, whether you understand it or not. It is happening, and there's a huge opportunity for those of you that become early adopters and take advantage of what's going on. But it's going to require you to take action. So let me go ahead and share my screen so that we can then remove the sound. Okay, most of the call is going to be extremely crisp and clear, but we're going to go ahead and pop this up, and then hopefully you guys will be able to see it. I'm hoping we can give you a phenomenal experience. Okay, so it looks like the screen is black on my side. Does it look black on your side too, Jewel?
Yes, black on my side.
Okay, so we will see if it'll come up, but it does seem to be a little bit distorted. It's so funny, Jewel. I literally left from where I was. I had it all set up, and I decided to go to Genesis Plaza to meet Camille. And then
Wait, Jeanette in Genesis Plaza too.
Exactly. And I think I was like, wait a minute, is that Camille? And so I hope that I can give you guys an experience to see this. If not, we'll just allow it to here we go. Yay, there it is. Yay. So I think we're here. Let's just see what's happening. Oh, guys, that is so cool. Look at their eye gear, Jewel. You see that, right? So what we're doing, let me just say this, guys, is a bit of a disclaimer. For number one, there's two things that I don't do. So you are clear. I don't game and I don't gamble. I don't play games and I don't gamble. So nothing about what we're going to experience tonight has anything to do with either one of those. Right there at the top of your paper. This is where companies like Tesla, Atari, Dolce and Gabbana, major corporations are coming into what we call the metaverse. And I know it looks like gaming. I know it's something that your kids are going to absolutely enjoy. And they're probably already familiar with. But major corporations are actually buying up real estate, and so are we. We're preparing to even do advertisement inside of the metaverse. And so there's a huge opportunity right now that we decided to push into and not run away from. Once again, it's a little distorted right now. I want to kind of give you a chance to see what's happening on the back end, if you would allow. If not, we're going to get into why we provide to you the best opportunity at hand. So I have to log back in. It's going to take a little time. So I'm going to pull it down. Jewel, if you want to pull yours up, then you can pull it up. I just closed mine out and I still hear the music. So you must be on the metaverse too.
I am on the metaverse.
Okay. So go ahead and share your slide, share your screen so that we can see.
All right.
And once again, guys, this is not the conversation to walk away from. It doesn't matter how you feel about what's happening. Facebook just changed its name from Facebook to Meta, right? Because it wants to be dominant in the metaverse. And this is a virtual reality that wants to become pretty parallel with the physical reality. So you can see now here, Jewel is actually in the metaverse right now. All right. She has the opportunity to connect and network with people. This is what it allows you to do. I know it looks a little bit differently. She's excited because she learned how to jump. I know how to. Once again, guys, we are grown women. Okay. We don't play games. This has nothing to do with that. Real money is being made. People are getting hired and becoming employed on the metaverse, and it is a lot of money that's transitioning inside of this digital reality. And we wanted to make sure that our community was not left out. My heart is specifically for women of color and minority to not just normalize the wealth conversation, but to normalize the wealth reality. So there's no way that a wealth transfer is happening right before our eyes and we miss this one. Guys, listen, trillions of dollars will be made inside of this particular industry. I believe that millionaire status will be the new minimum. You might want to take a note on that. I believe that millionaire status will be the new minimum. And so we're not here to teach you and take you into the metaverse and show you all the ins and outs, more than we are here to tell you that something big is happening. And what we provide is the education and the direction so that you can be at the forefront of it with us. So we're giving you an invitation tonight to be at the forefront of this with us. And I'm excited. So Drew, thank you so much for sharing it. Let's get into the conversation and really maximize time. And let's talk about why you're excited about what's happening right now, Jewel.
Okay, do you want me to stop sharing?
Unless you want to talk about what's happening right now, either way.
Okay, yeah, for sure. So this, guys, is really a whole game changer. Yeah, I'm gonna stop just so I can not be too distracted, and then we can always come back to this. We can always come back to it. Okay. So yeah, what's happening right now, China, is really revolutionary. And I like what you said in the beginning, that we are not gamers. We don't play games, right? We definitely don't gamble. We don't do the whole Fortnite thing. This is money. We are learning this space because this is money. We're early adopters. You know, if you think about it, there are people when Facebook first came out who said, I'm not going to fool with it. It's not for me. But there were brands who made multiple millions of dollars, and in some cases, billions of dollars, because they use Facebook. I mean, think about it. Our brand today is made, we've been blessed, you know, to make multiple millions of dollars because of Facebook and because of Instagram. So if you want to become wealthy, you got to get there first, right? So we really want to encourage you guys right now that are watching. You need to get back with the person that invited you right now. Before you see anything else, you need to make up in your mind that, you know what they're doing is on some other stuff. I mean, within Decentraland, you literally, people are building businesses there right now. People are advertising. People are developing products. Snoop Dogg is actually doing a virtual concert there from his mansion. And the next phase is they're going to come out with these goggles that make you feel like you are literally in his house. And then Justin Bieber, of course, he has a concert coming up. You can sell NFTs there. So imagine buying land, digital property, right? Digital property right next to Snoop Dogg's mansion. I mean, there's so many ways that you're going to be able to make a lot of money. And so you really just have to kind of have like a childlike attitude and say, I'm ready to learn. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm exploring. That's what happened yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before. China dropped in we're all in a wealth chat with a few of us, and she showed us her avatar. And I got so excited. I was like, I want mine. And then my sister, Janetta, she set up her avatar and she dropped it in, and she had her avatar going like this with money. And then I was like, okay, I'm doing mine now. So I got on today. I was able to chat with other people. They were actually able to hear my voice and come back to me. There are people in there from Brazil, Australia, Ireland. This is a global economic wealth transfer that's happening. And so the best thing you can do is just say, I don't know nothing y'all talking about, but I believe it. If Mark Zuckerberg is behind it, if Elon Musk is in the metaverse, if Bill Gates is in the metaverse, then I need to be in the metaverse. All you have to do is follow the wealth. That's how you become wealthy.
That's amazing. Dr. Joe, I want to say thank you so much for just being innovative. I think sometimes people get so caught up. You know, we live in a society where people are still, unfortunately, adopting antiquated systems. and philosophies that do not provide value in the current economy, nor will it be relevant in the future. And I believe it's incredibly important to understand that whether we like it or not, understand it or not, or want it to happen or not, it's happening. And as long as we're breathing, we're going to be in the future. And so why not maximize this, guys? So let's dive in a little bit deeper. Dr. Jewel, thank you so much. I know you're excited over there. We're going to give them an opportunity to see what we provide and how we're going to maximize this. And then we're going to bring on another special guest in just a moment to talk a little bit about why people need to be urgent. Guys, Dr. Jewel is an economist. She went to school for, to be an economist. She has an amazing show on Impact Network as well as Amazon Prime. So the people that you're listening to is not just the person around the corner or somebody that just popped up on social. We've been doing this for quite some time. So Dr. Jewel, thank you so much for being here with us. I'm super duper excited.
Absolutely. I'm going to be backstage watching.
Awesome. I love it. I know that's right. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much. Listen, this is amazing, guys. What you're experiencing right now, whether you understand it or not, is happening and you can maximize it. My name is Dr. China Bethley. I'm here in the beautiful Atlanta, Georgia, originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. And I'm really like many of you that are watching right now. When I got involved in this space 5 years ago, honestly, I knew nothing about the world of cryptocurrency. I knew nothing about the world of even foreign exchange. I'll share with you in a moment of how they all come together. I didn't know nothing about what was happening. Now we have NFTs where people are literally making millions of dollars off of this blockchain technology that's opening up doors and creating networks where you can earn money digitally. And so many people are scratching their head wondering, how is this possible? But it's happening, right? And so what I would encourage you to do is just what you're doing here. So give yourselves a round of applause for showing up tonight, to learning about this. But most importantly, it's not going to just be you showing up tonight. It's really going to be the action that you take after the information is provided, and understanding that when you're learning from the future, right, some of it is not going to quite make sense. I see myself right now being in 1997. And in this very moment, only a few people understand the magnitude of the internet. Most people are afraid of it. They don't know what it means. They're kind of unsure of how it's going to affect their current reality in that moment. And now we're in a position right now to really maximize something that we've never had access to. And so this has already been, cryptocurrency is actually now more widely adopted than any technology in human recorded history. That means that cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, that's only been around, and I'll share my screen, Bitcoin is actually only been around about 12 years. And I'll bring this full circle so that you can really understand why you would want to get involved and what you need to do with the information that's at hand. So I'm going to share my screen so that you guys can see it. And then on the back end, if you guys could unmute and let me know if you're able to see my screen. I want to kind of take them on a journey here to really understanding what it is that we have access to right now. So what you're looking at right now on my screen is the current price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Yes.
You don't see that. You see placement tree. Sonya Lewis.
Okay, hold on one second. So, gotcha. Okay, hold on. So, I don't know how that one popped up for you guys. So, you don't see so did y'all not see Dr. Jewel just now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
we did.
So we're going to share that screen again. Let's see if you guys can see the same thing. Okay, what about now?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right. So basically, guys, what you're looking at right now is the current price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is $67,000, $67,058.40. And sometimes when you're looking at this, you're thinking, I don't have $67,000. Why am I having this conversation? You don't need $67,000 to maximize what's happening right now with Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is a cryptocurrency, a decentralized digital currency that's allowing people to honestly grow their money. And so most of the time, guys, when we're looking at something so new and we don't understand it, we don't know the proper questions to ask, and that's absolutely okay. 5 years ago, I didn't know the proper questions to ask, but I'm going to show you something as to why you will want to pay attention to this. What you're looking at right now is Bitcoin over the last year. You see how the market kind of fluctuates. This is what it looks like over a 5-year period. Now I'm going to keep the screen here for just a second because it's going to become relative to you. So you see how when Bitcoin first came to market in 2009, it was actually worth a penny, right? There's some cryptocurrencies right now that is worth about the same thing. But fast forward now to 2021, it's worth over $67,000. Well, here's the reality. The US dollar has done a complete opposite. The US dollar in 1913 was actually worth its value. So $100 bill in 1913 was worth $100. Today, guys, it has lost 97% of its purchasing power. That means $100 bill can only really get you $3 in purchasing power as it relates to what it was able to get you in 1913. Does that make sense? Does it make sense that the price for everything when you go in the stores is going up? I literally bought today 2 pounds of a sandwich meat, and it was $25. Now, I don't know how much the sandwich meat was before. I'll be very honest with you, okay? But I had a hard time believing that it was $25 for 2 pounds of just meat to make a sandwich with. The prices for everyday items are going up. Your bread is going up. Your milk is going up. Your dairy products are going up. Your vegetables are going up. Real estate is going up. And meanwhile, most people are not making more money on their traditional jobs. So what I just showed you was just the opposite. The value of the US dollar is going down, which means every day that you wake up, your money is worth less, and Bitcoin is doing just the opposite. That means if you would have invested into Bitcoin really just at the top of this year, 2021, Bitcoin at that time was $30,000. It is now doubled. So we're saying to you that this is a better place to put your money. Even if all you invested was $67, you will be in a better position because of the probability of it growing. Now, here's the beautiful part. It's not going to just stay at $67,000, right? The markets fluctuate both up and down, but here's what the experts are saying. I've been sharing this with the community, honestly, since January, that Bitcoin is projected to be at $300,000 by December of 2021. Now, this is not China's philosophy, so you don't have to take my word for it. This is posted on Forbes, ladies and gentlemen, on Forbes. And this is coming from Citibank analysts. Citibank analysts say that Bitcoin could skyrocket to $300,000 by the end of 2021. And you have an opportunity to invest whatever amount you want. It's not about how much you invest. It's about when you invest, right? And how consistent you invest, and understanding how this all plays into the metaverse. So what we provide to you is an opportunity to really maximize all of this digital currency, all of this NFT education, the metaverse. Where are you going to get the knowledge from? You're going to just go to Google and attempt to ask the right question? No, you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that the information that you're gaining is from something that's replicable. You want to make sure that wherever you're getting this information from is creditable. You want to make sure that it's not just anybody could put something on Google. Anybody could post a video on YouTube. You telling me that this is the largest wealth transfer of our time. This has now already outperformed the internet. Cryptocurrency is the largest adoption of any technology in human recorded history. The largest adoption of any technology in human recorded history. It has already outperformed the internet, and it's only been around for 12 years. And you're going to leave it up to bruh man around the corner to tell you what coins to invest into? That's not what we're doing, guys. We're making sophisticated decisions here. We have access to an elite academy here that gives us everything that we need. So how does Forex come into play? Because here's what I told you before. The markets go both up and down. So when you have access to this, you have access to the FRX Academy. You have access to the HFX Academy, allowing you to benefit off the fluctuations of not just digital currency, but also foreign currency, like the US dollar against the Japanese yen, the euro against the Great British pound. You can maximize this as well as digital currency. And so what I love about it is that, remember, I told you that my heart is for women of color and minorities specifically, right? So women of color and minorities specifically, sometimes they got a lot going on, right? They may be working a lot, or they may be in school, or they may be a single mom. So they don't have a whole lot of time. So what we do is we put them in a position to have access to videos that are very short in size, right? We won't go into the depth of this video, but guys, this is going to break down to you in 4 minutes what foreign exchange is and how when you travel around the world, you already experienced doing this, but you're not benefiting from it. But that's not it, guys. From the very beginning, a person who knows nothing about this, we break down to you what is Forex, the history of Forex, what's traded in Forex, the market participants. Listen, if you apply yourself and you're serious, The type of money that you can earn from learning is absolutely really unimaginable. The testimonies that people are experiencing are mind blowing. And we want to put you in a position to do the same thing. So from the very beginner to the person that's intermediate to the person that's advanced, we're putting you in a position to absolutely win with us. And I'm so super duper excited. I'm excited because somebody invited you here, not just to watch pre-recorded videos, because let's be honest, I know for me, I'm more hands-on. You know, I want to hop into some real live sessions with some real people. Guys, we give you state-of-the-art access to a back office that provides this to you in multiple different languages, guys, in multiple different languages, ladies and gentlemen. And we give you access to these educators in all of these academies. So what happens is you can hop on, for example, just the other night, if you wanted to go in depth with the metaverse, you could have hopped on with Nick Gomez, right? You could have hopped on with Curtis Cobain, and you could have hopped into these sessions and really understand what's going on in these sessions. This is what we're giving you access to, right? Concerts are going on, ladies and gentlemen. You heard Dr. Jewel just talk about this. Concerts are actually happening inside of the metaverse. How do you get in? How do you buy digital real estate? How do you show your NFTs here? How can people buy your NFTs? How can you create an NFT? You need to know and have access to all of this information. And so I'm extremely excited. Hopefully you guys can still see my screen. I believe you can. But I'm extremely excited about the opportunity that each and every one of you have tonight. I want to hear, let me do a check really quick. Hold up, because we had a special guest that's hopping on with us in just a second. But I do want to hear some testimonies. I want to hear from those of you that are listening in right now, some testimonies of what your experience have been with partnering with us, whether your portfolio is growing, whether you knew nothing about this space and now you've come in and you've been able to really maneuver, whatever your testimonies are. I'm interested in hearing your testimonies and how you're now winning inside of this space with us. So if you would come off a mute, I would love for you guys to raise your hand.
Hey, Dr. China.
Hey, come on in. I'd love to hear your testimony.
Yes. Thank you so much, Dr. China. This is Giovanna out of Dallas, Texas.
Giovanna.
When I first started in this space, I didn't know anything about trading from my phone, especially in the digital space. I knew about Forex, but I just didn't know that you could do it from your phone. So since being with the company, though, I've been able to grow accounts from, as small as $200 to $14,000. I've taken $24 to like $400. I've grown accounts, small accounts to larger amounts using the trading plan that we have here at Rich University. And not only that, I've been able to go to 3 different countries with you, Dr. China. I went to Dubai, I went to London and Turkey. And I've also just purchased a Mercedes-Benz with my Rich University money.
Wow.
So, yes, it's been absolutely phenomenal being in this.
Wow. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better light that chat up. She said she's been to 3 countries, Dubai, London, Turkey, just bought a brand new car because she disciplined herself to learn a particular set of skills. Now, listen, guys, here's the reality. Past results will never guarantee future profits. I can't tell you that you're going to do what she did. I don't know your discipline level. I don't know how committed you are. I don't know what that's going to be like for you. But what I do know is I know that we have a platform that's helping people to win. Javon, I just want to say congratulations. Y'all better light that chat up and show her some love, because I'm telling you, what you celebrate, you could duplicate. She mentioned that trading plan.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations on all of your success. The trading plan that she talked about is something that we give you access to, because when you come into this space, there's 2 things we want you to do. Some of you may or may not desire to trade, and you never have to trade if you don't want to from this platform, because a lot of people, to be honest with you, are really enjoying benefiting off of what's happening in holding cryptocurrencies long term, where they get into particular projects and allow the market fluctuations to benefit them. So for example, imagine getting into a coin like I did. I got into Bitcoin when it was $3,500 a coin. It's $67,000 right now. So just imagine putting money into something at that price point and then it just grows. Well, that's exactly what happens with your money as well. But for those of you that want to maximize the fluctuations of the market, because the market never just goes in a straight line, it goes both up and down, right? Well, you can actually benefit off the fluctuations of the market by trading. And when you do that, guys, and you decide to perhaps start with a $300 account and you trade maybe to earn 10% a day, you now have everything that you need here to tell you what your goals, you can set your goals to hit these targets. And day one, your goal would be to make $30. Day two, 33. Day three, 36. And by the time you get down to day 7, your account could have grown to $584.62. Now, what I love about this, guys, is that we provide you a unique community of support that allows you to really win inside of the community because of the accountability. So you never feel like you're all alone and figuring it out. Now, it's a process. You got to show up to class, and the product is money. So at the end of the day, if you're in here to learn how to make money, nobody's going to beg you to do that. But I can tell you right now, if you tap in and you're serious, the potential is really immense, guys. So listen, when you go from day 7 to day 14, look at how your money could potentially grow. This is amazing, guys. That day you literally made $100. If you've never made $100 trading with us, just drop 100 in the chat. I believe that in an exclusive community like this is important for guests to see what could happen for them. Why are people so excited about this? Guests, look at the chat. That's for you to see what's actually taking place inside of our community, right? So by the time you get down to day 21, your account could have grown to $2,220. By the time you get down to day 28, $4,000. Look at this, guys. It is growing literally week by week. Day 35, $8,000. Look at this, guys. It is absolutely incredible. Day 42, $16,000. Listen, I don't know a 401k, a IRA. I don't know traditional investments that give us this opportunity. Albert Einstein said that compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. And he who does not understand it, guess what they do? They pay interest in car loans and home loans and credit card loans. We're showing you how to make your money make money for you. Not you work for your money, but your money work for you. By the time you get down to day 60, you're at $83,040.45. But here's what I know. On this side of heaven, chances of things going perfectly is slim to none. So my question to you is, if we could show you a way to take a $300 account and grow it to $40,000, which is 50% going wrong, how many of you will be excited about that? Now, once again, past results don't guarantee future profits. We can't tell you what's going to happen for you in your trade account. We can simply provide you the education and put you in the environment to absolutely help you to win. What I love about this is a lot of people want to leave their jobs. And so if you get to the point where you're making $100 a day, that will replace a $12.50 an hour job working 12 hours a week. If you're, working 40 hours a week. If you're working 40 hours a week, making $31.25 an hour. If you get to the point where you make $250 a day, that can replace that income. See, for us, it's about purpose. It's about your goal. So many people want to leave their jobs. They want to pay off student loan debt. They want to travel around the world. So we provide to you a very unique plan. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot stress to you enough the importance of maximizing the time, getting involved, and really just saying yes to something that will allow you to catapult where you are. So what I want to do right now, and I'm so honored, I want to bring on a gentleman who I have a huge amount of respect for. This gentleman has done extremely well. He is making impact globally. Listen, I want him to share his story, so I'm not going to go too far in his story, but I can tell you when it comes down to creating momentum and when it comes down to creating a life that he wanted to live, he's been able to do just that. We call him a chairman elite inside of this company, inside of this amazing academy. He is literally impacting people around the world because he's helping them to have a new financial reality, shifting their paradigms. And I am so elated and excited that he took just a moment to come and share with you why you need to get involved, why you need to say yes, but more importantly, why you need to be urgent about the decision that you're making. So ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, just go ahead and make some noise, drop some 7s in the chat, go ahead and do some clapping emojis as we bring to the stage none other than Chairman Elite, Mr. Alex Morton. Hey, my brother, how you doing out there tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I am amazing. Coming from Houston, oh my gosh, what an amazing experience that was. Just seeing the level up was incredible. I'm excited for what that means for everybody that's here. So I'm excited for you to be here, Alex. Come on in and really just take it away.
All right. Well, hey, excuse me. Definitely excited to be here tonight with everybody. I want to say shout out to Dr. China for being one of the top leaders, not just in our company, but really the profession of trading as well as network marketing. I just got back from the gym, so I'm sorry. I'm in my sweats over here. We had a little daylight saving time change, so my Google Calendar's all messed up. I got the barber coming over tomorrow, so I apologize about that. However, it shows everybody on this call that you can be you, and you can be in pajamas and make money, or you can be in a three-piece suit and make money in this brand new digital age, digital economy. It's really about freedom. So if you're watching this right now, listen, you just got a lot of great information from Dr. China on really what's transpiring globally right now. And to me, when you look at Forex, when you look at the digital currencies, when you look at e-commerce, right? Our company's actually launching a travel platform in Q1 of 2022. What I see is massive opportunity. Now, I'm 32 years old. I've been a part of this profession for over 11 years. And I can tell you that I have never been this confident and enthusiastic about what it is we're doing, because I've seen with my own 2 eyes and 2 ears, right? Physically in over 70 countries around the world, single moms, single dads, college kids, rich people, people in poverty, people from Africa, from Poland, from Russia, South Korea, Japan, the US, Canada, all over the world. People are taking advantage of what we have here in IM Mastery Academy. So it's very simple, right? The question is are you prepared to capitalize on what's currently transpiring in the world right now? You cannot turn on CNN, Fox, ABC, BBC, Al Jazeera, and not hear about Bitcoin, Ethereum, metaverse, right? This new digital real estate. I got friends that are texting me, not even about NFTs, digital art, but digital real estate that you can lease out to Nike and Apple one day. I mean, everything is now happening on this computer and on this cell phone. The question is, are you prepared to capitalize on, I believe, the biggest wealth transfer in modern day human history, right? So here in IM Mastery Academy, right, we have a promo going on. It's very cheap. It's very inexpensive to get started tonight. Your friend that got you on this call, listen, they're excited to show you the possibilities for you. You might be watching this right now and saying, you know what? It sounds good, but I don't have any time. I don't know when I can fit this in my schedule. Listen, some of these markets are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You have people like Dr. China, who is a mega, I don't want to make income claims, but somebody very wildly financially successful that's going to be able to guide you, show you, teach you, coach you, train you, and help you become a success in the markets and also in building this business, right? I was 21 years old 11 years ago, and I saw something like this, and I was skeptical at first, but the more I got introduced to the idea of being your own boss, choosing who you work with, learning skill sets, learning how to multiply money, the more I looked into it, the more it made sense. And eventually I said yes to this profession, and my life has completely changed for the better. So if you're watching this, listen, you're going to learn from experts how to multiply money, how to invest in these cryptocurrencies, how to make money digitally. And when you refer other people to do the same thing, listen, you're going to have the opportunity. I just saw the compensation plan she was going over, to make a little bit of money or to make a lot of money. We have people in our company making an extra $600 a month, and we have some people, results not typical, but making over $600,000 a year and also a month. So it all depends on how big you want to think, how big you want to dream. But I wanted to get on this call and just tell you that, listen, this is 100% a real, legitimate, global opportunity. We're going to have an event in Barcelona, Spain, first weekend in February with 10,000 people, right? Then we're going to be in West Palm Beach, Florida with 10,000 people. We have teams growing from Nigeria to South Korea to Japan, over in Qatar. This is a global opportunity, and the best time to get started, ladies and gentlemen, is right now. Listen, there are 51 days left in 2021, okay? If your first 11 months weren't up to par with the things and the goals you wanted to accomplish, let's make the remaining 50 days amazing, and let's sprint into 2022. There is so much uncertainty right now at a global level, okay, with the economies and the politicians and this, that, and the other. This is your certainty. This is something that you can sink your teeth into, and you can lock arms with people that have proven real 6, 7, and 8 figure results. So my advice is to get started tonight. You don't need to know everything we talked about and discussed here on this call. You need to have a desire in your heart to change your life, all right? And you're going to partner with amazing people. Whoever got you on this call really wants to see you succeed and prosper in 2022. So get started as a customer here tonight. Learn how to trade, learn how to invest, and also share it with other people. So listen, I'm excited to work with this group. Dr. China and I have talked. We're going to be working a lot more closely together moving forward. So if you're a part of this organization, you're in the right place at the right time with the right mentors. So welcome to I Mastery Academy. Dr. China, I'm going to pass it back to you for some closing thoughts, but I am pumped and excited to be a part of this movement.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm excited to welcome everybody in, guys. Drop some 777s in the chat. Show Alex some love. He's just coming from the gym and took a moment. And it's so selfless of him, to hop on right now. Someone that's as of his status and doing what he's doing, you would think he could just sit back and make as much money as he wants. Alex, you talked about something. We're actually purchasing real estate right now, digital real estate on a metaverse. I just showed them at the beginning of the call. We took him in the metaverse. We showed them a little bit. We're doing some advertising there, and it's just been fascinating. And the two things that I told them that I don't do, so that they're not confused, is I don't game and I don't gamble. So if anybody saw that and just thought, oh, this is a game for kids, listen, I wouldn't be interested if it wasn't an opportunity. But when you got companies like Tesla and Dolce & Gabbana and McDonald's that are coming into this space aggressively, Atari, we're not going to sit back in the largest wealth transfer of our time and just watch this happen. Now it's time to get aggressive. And so listen, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being intentional about this run and about this journey. And I look forward to celebrating in Barcelona, because we'll be there. If you're coming to Barcelona, you better drop some sevens in the chat. And of course, in West Palm Beach, helping as many people as possible walk across that stage. So thanks again, Alex, for being here. I'm super duper excited. I'm going to tell them the next steps to get started so that we can welcome you to the family.
All right. See you guys.
All right. God bless. Guys, listen, that was absolutely phenomenal. I want to give you an opportunity to know how much it costs. Let me ask you something. How much money do you get involved? I showed you guys an opportunity, just leveraging one way that you can really maximize this platform with the trading plan. How much do you think that it would be worth for you to grow that account? Like I mentioned to you guys, leveraging our platform. If you could take a small account to, a larger account, how much would something like that be worth to you? I'm just curious in knowing, when I think about people who went to school for different careers and they spent tens of thousands, 20s of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars for these particular degrees that they got, and still not in a position to make the type of money that you heard people on the same platform making, it blows my mind. So then how much would something like this be worth? Well, I'm here to let you know, guys, right now, we have something that's happening that is absolutely amazing. Somebody say tonight. When you get in position tonight, we want to allow you to benefit from something. Now, I highly recommend our elite package. And the reason that I do is because we actually make money with all of our academies. When I showed you the back office and gave you a bit of a tour to see exactly what you're going to have access to, all of the academies are going to allow you to really make money. It's going to give you access to really earn and learn. So while you're learning, you're going to be earning, right? The elite package gives you all of the academies, FRX, HFX, and DCX inside of the money markets. It also gives you this app. Download this app right now quickly. It's called Swipe Coin. This app right here is amazing. People are literally going bananas off the Swipe Coin app. You guys can type it in over there as well. Swipe Coin is the name of the app. Go ahead and download it. It looks like this right here. That app is absolutely changing people's lives. Once you become a member, you will then have access. Listen, money makers, they used to say note takers were money makers. And I was like, it's a lot of people with dusty notes that ain't making no money. It's not the note takers that's the money makers, it's the action takers. So what does it cost, guys? We have a sale going on. So instead of paying $834.30 for the elite package, guys, you get to save $509. So tonight you pay $324.94. Listen, instead of us charging you $3,500 tonight, we put you in a position where we break that cost down, you pay $324.94, and then 28 days later you pay $274.95. It's a no-brainer. Listen, let's be honest, sis, that's some bundles before installation. Bro, that's some Jordans. Listen, you might go and eat that up on the weekend. Like, we know how to spend money. Now it's time to get on the right side of money and start to invest money and leverage opportunities like these for business. So we put you in a position to maximize that. So once again, the top package, the best package, allows you to benefit from all academies via Elite. But somebody said tonight, for a limited time only, for a limited amount of people, we're putting you in a position. We know some of you are so excited about the metaverse. We're putting you in a position, if you chose to, if you're in a position right now where you're in between your millions for whatever reason, life is happening, and you like, I just gotta get in right now. If for whatever reason, 324 is out of the ballpark, what's most important is not how you start, but that you get started tonight. So if you're in a position right now where you're saying, man, I don't want to wait until next week, but that DCX with the metaverse sounds amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, we're positioning you for literally less than $200. I cannot believe this. We're talking about positioning yourself, right? Where you can be connected to a technology that's bigger than the technology was when the internet came about. Could you imagine having a conversation and somebody say, listen, there's this gentleman named Mark, and he got this technology that he's launching where it's going to bring people together, and he's looking for some investors, and you don't have to invest a lot. He's just looking to really pull some people together. What if you had that opportunity? Well, you missed that opportunity to invest into Google, Facebook, Amazon. But tonight, for less than $200, you can have access to the DCX Academy. It is absolutely mind-blowing. Listen, here's what I want you to do. Get back with the person that invited you to this call tonight. Somebody said tonight. Let them know what you like most about what you heard tonight. Make a decision. The biggest thing that you can do is make a decision. The worst thing that you can do is put the decision in somebody else's hand. Far too many times people come and they have an experience and they leave that experience and go ask somebody else what they think. Anybody, what you think? They don't think. They never seen this before. They're not thinking about this. I challenge you tonight, being the chosen one, the person that God chose for whatever reason to be here. I challenge you to ask yourself what you think about this. Guys, we're talking about an opportunity to revolutionize your financial future because of a decision that you made tonight. I encourage you right now, listen, get back to the person that invited you to this call. Let them know what you like most about what you heard, and let us put you in a position to begin to earn digital money with us. I'm super duper excited for each and every one of you. This is Dr. China Bethy. I want to say God bless you. I want to say good night. And I want to welcome you to the family. Those of you that get started tonight, we want to get you in a position tonight to know what cryptocurrency coins to invest into, where to get these NFTs at, how to maybe start your own collection of NFTs, and to get you inside the metaverse so that you can start networking and making some connections so you can start making some money. If you're ready to get started, drop ones in the chat right now. Remember, it's not the note takers that's the money makers. It's the action takers. If you are ready to get started right now, listen, let me tell you something. I learned this a long time ago. And when I learned this, I said, wow, I remember when I was a person who didn't have the right mindset. And here's the fact. I don't want to be offensive to anybody. I just want to provide the truth. I want to provide the facts. Wealthy people, we're quick to make decisions and slow to change. And those who are not wealthy, they're slow to make a decision and very quick to change their mind. Make a decision tonight and start developing wealthy habits. I look forward to welcoming you into our wealth family. I look forward to celebrating you and helping you to win. And I definitely look forward to you traveling around the world with us. But membership have its privileges, so you must be a member. Tap in right now, and we will see you on the inside. God bless you guys. Thanks so much for being on. Get back with the person. Get back with the person that invited you to the call. Let them know what you like most about what you heard, but most importantly, tell them that I'm ready. Drop those ones in the chat right now for those of you that are ready, so that they can see you right now in the chat. They can get back with you. They can know who's. I know that's right. The ones are coming through so that they can get back with you and get you started inside of our community. God bless you guys. Thanks so much for being on. We look forward to seeing you win and win big, guys. God bless. And have
Thank
a
you,
phenomenal
Dr.
night.
China.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night. God bless you guys. Have a phenomenal night. Bye.